Hey guys, Tiki Tech Guru here. So today I will be reviewing the auto recovery options of the Office 2013 suite, which I will cover Microsoft Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. So without a doubt, let's get started. Now the first thing that you guys will need to do is to create a folder on your desktop or somewhere on your computer where you can remember where this folder is. Now I created mine within a folder. And this is how. I went to Desktop Documents, which is the folder I created, and within it, I saved my backup folder. So as you can see here, Microsoft Backups. So now we're going to go ahead and go straight into Microsoft Office. So first of all, we're going to go ahead and click File, and then we're going to click Options. And in the options, we are going to click Save. Now here we're going to change up some settings. So the first thing is that on your machines, you will see that the auto recover information is set for 10 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and change that and make sure that it's 1 minute like mine is. And then the reason why I made you guys have a folder. And this is why. Because normally when you have Microsoft Office pre-installed or you install it manually by buying it from someplace or even online, sometimes the locations of these programs where they say that they have their auto recover folder it's not there or it's not findable. So that is why I had you first create a folder because we are going to tell Word, Excel, and PowerPoint that hey, you guys need to be saving all the auto recovery files into that new folder we just created. So in my case, we're just going to go to Browse, Desktop, Desktop Documents, and MSFD Backups. And I'm going to go ahead and click OK. And that is how you see this long address path right here. So the next part of the settings to change is the default local file location. And as you can see here, it says C:\users\stem\desktop\desktop documents. Now, this part in particular announces to Word that, hey, that when I save files, you're going to save them in this folder for me. And this is the proposed option that I should get. Now, of course, you can save your files in your documents. You can save them in another folder, anywhere you want. Now, for me, I particularly wanted to set it up like this. So, for me, it's going to be just clicking that browse button, going to desktop, clicking desktop documents, and okay. Now yours may vary. So then in terms of going to the SharePoint, I would not touch that. I would just leave things as they are. And I would also leave the save to computer by default and the show additional places for saving even if sign in may be required. I would just leave those alone. And I would hit OK. Now, that is Word. Now, one thing is, for Word, we are going to need to keep the save options open. The reason being that is that we will need the pathways that we have just set up for auto recovery and the default file location for Word to be the same for Excel and PowerPoint. So when you open Excel, you go to File, and you do the same procedure of going to Options and then going to Save. Here's what happens. The browse buttons are missing. So you see here in the settings, we're going to change that 10 to a 1. And we're going to make sure that the keep the last auto-saved version if I close without saving is checkmarked. And then that long address, oh boy, how are we going to type that out for our location? Well, guys, this is why I said Word was important to keep up with us. So basically, we're going to go ahead and select all of that text by double-clicking, and we're going to go ahead and right-click and copy. Now, I'm going to do it with the shortcut method on the keyboard. So Control-Copy, which is Control-C, and then go to Excel, and I'm going to press on the keys Control V and there. And the same procedure for the local file location. So select all, copy, go to Excel, and paste. There you go. That's all you have to do. So in an essence, the Word settings have to resemble your Excel settings. And all you have to do from this point is click OK. There you go. Now moving on to PowerPoint. Now when you open PowerPoint and you have a blank presentation or any type of presentation, you're basically going to do the same procedure as I have demonstrated with Word and Excel. But you're going to see a commonality that PowerPoint and Excel's saving settings have. So we're going to go to File, we're going to go to Options, and we're going to click on Save as usual. Now here we're going to change and make sure that our auto recovery settings are 1, and make sure that the keep the last auto-saved version if I close without saving is checkmarked. And so since our case is the same where we don't have the browse buttons, we could go to Excel or we could go to Microsoft Word. And we're going to go ahead and copy that address of the auto recover file location to PowerPoint. And there we have it. And the same thing we're going to do for the local file location. And that's pretty much it, guys. That is all there is to saving your files and having that nice safe measure of security, knowing that your files are there and you don't have to hunt for them too much, and you know most of all the location where Word, Excel, and PowerPoint save their auto-recovered files to instead of you hunting and pecking. So as of now, guys, this is a wrap-up, but see you in the next video.